I'm being told that Toyin Ibitoye is ready for us. He's going to join us via telephone. Hello, Toyin.
It's a pleasure. Thank you for having me on Sport Tonight.
All right. Let's quickly ask you. There are information reaching us has it that Godfrey Obabuno might be available for the game against Bosnia. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, yesterday when I spoke on the show, I gave you the hint that the doctors are working on Godfrey Obabuno. The good news is that the injury is not as bad as we initially thought. So the doctors are working on him. Keshi is now a lot more confident that Obabuno will just be ready on time for the game on Saturday against Bosnia and Herzegovina. So, as I speak to you right now, I'm on my way to the training camp of the Eagles. I'm close to the training camp now. Training to start any moment from now. We'll be able to ascertain clearly if Obabuno is in for that game or not.
All right. Having met with the players and probably the coach, what do you think the coach will do differently as we approach the game against Bosnia?
Well, what I expect they've been talking tough. They've been talking about the mistakes they made in the game against Iran, not showing enough hunger, not adapting to the flow of the game. I expect, as Keshi has said, I expect that the Eagles will be hungrier for success. They've also given the hint that the game against Iran was very difficult because the Iranians sat back and were waiting for the Eagles to attack. This time, we are expecting that we will have a more balanced game because Bosnia wants to come out to win. The Eagles also want to come out to win. So we expect an open game that will be very different from the game against Iran. Everybody is in tip-top shape. No injury worries in camp apart from Godfrey Obabuno. And we expect that we will see a more attack-minded, a more forward-looking Super Eagles team, different from the Eagles team that sat back and were clearing men behind the ball in the game against Iran. So we are optimistic that we will have a better team, a better performance, and get a result that will bring back the confidence in the team and make Nigerians happy once again.
All right, I'm going to ask you this one quickly. The Super Eagles, are they lacking in support? How well supported is the team right there in Brazil?
Earlier this morning, talking about support, earlier this morning, the president of the Nigerian Football Federation and some of the top members of the NFF visited the team. And one of the things they did was to tell them that, look, the reward for winning the AFCON, come and see, the redemption of some of the rewards. Land that was given to them by some of the state governors, they brought the papers right there for the team to see. Sort of motivating the team that, look, when you do well and you do the nation proud, the nation also will appreciate whatever you do. Apart from that, the NFF also told the boys that, look, we have confidence in you. What these boys need the most, according to the NFF president, is for them to know that they can do it. Not for the confidence to be brought down to zero level by criticism and all of that. So the NFF president told them that, look, you guys can do it. Believe in yourself. Know that you can go onto the pitch and get the result that we need against Bosnia. That's the work that the NFF is trying to do now, and the coaches of the team. That, look, you boys, forget about the disappointment of playing a draw against Iran. Build up your confidence. Let us go into the battle. Let us go to fight and get the result against Bosnia. You can do it. And once you do it, Nigerians will get back to supporting you.
All right. There's been rumors making the rounds about the instruments of the supporters club being seized. Can you clarify for us what really happened?
Yeah, it's very true. The supporters club couldn't use their drums when we played against Iran because FIFA didn't allow supporters club to go into the stadium with their drums because they want to avoid these instruments being used in case there's a fight, being used as a weapon of destruction. Just earlier this evening, you saw what the Chileans did. They overran the security arrangement and wanted to the press center of the Maracana Stadium where they are currently playing against Spain. So they didn't want to take any chances. That was why they told the supporters club not to go in with their drums. But the supporters club have lodged an official complaint that if the supporters of Brazil are allowed to go in with their drums and beat to support the team, they should also allow the Nigerians to go in with their drums and beat and support the Eagles. That's where it is right now. We're waiting for an official reply from FIFA. But the supporters club through the NFF have made this complaint officially, and FIFA is looking into it. Let's hope that something positive comes out of it.
All right, thank you very much, Toyi, for all the updates you've given us from Brazil. That was our man, Toyi Ibitoye, speaking to us from Brazil, and he's told us a lot of things. But Toyi, react to what the things you've heard about, especially about instruments being used as weapons of destruction.
Very quickly, I think it is absurd for FIFA to prevent the Nigerian Football Supporters Club from taking their instruments.
I think it is signs of the times.
No, hold on, please. Let me have my say. I think it is absurd, and I think it borders on double standards.
Okay.
You and I watched many of these games where we saw supporters of South American teams banging away their drums, and the Nigerian Football Supporters Club is a world-renowned supporters club. They have
won many awards.
They have won many. We've won FIFA awards.
Yeah.
They were the most entertaining supporters group, I think, at the USA 94 World Cup. So FIFA cannot claim ignorance about the identity and the status of the supporters group. It is absurd. And I'm totally shocked that this borders on. It left to me, I'll take this case to International Court for Justice or something.
I hope you are not asking for an apology.
I'm asking for one, and I'm hoping that they'll get it, because it's unacceptable that they will do this to a club of such renown, a club that has consistently won international awards everywhere they've gone.
And have been well behaved.
They have never been indicted at any point in time for violence. I mean, these are, a lot of people forget that, don't even know that these are professionals.
Yeah.
Many of them are medical doctors, engineers, well-employed people.
Right. No, I think what happened was that, I'm not trying to make a case for FIFA. What happened was, before that match, there was tight security. You know, that match was categorized.
Sign of the times.
It was categorized because...
making a case for
no, I'm not
FIFA.
making a case. That's what
That's
what I read. You know, Iran, we know what happens there.
Yeah.
Of recent, you know, so many things are happening in our country. So it was a high alert game. And I think, I mean, that was why they had to take that. But it's quite unfortunate, because we were all, I was surprised myself, because we used a story where the supporters clubs were without their drums.
They were whistling.
They were without their
They
drums.
were whistling in the stadium.
And the Iranians were even more
than
than the Nigerian supporters. So maybe the Eagles could also say that affected them. But let's